Hey guys, it's Denise, and this is take 3 of me trying to film this extremely long fucking video. It's long. So, go grab some tea, your coffee, whatever it is that you like. Some wine, you might be watching this at wine o'clock, it's always wine o'clock. Some popcorn, whatever. This is just me rambling on about the things that I enjoyed from like May to September. It's officially autumn, but I got my favorite pumpkin mug with my pumpkin spice tea in it because this is pumpkin spice season, or pumpkin season rather. It's kind of cold because, like I said, this video is long and I've been sipping on it for like an hour. I just finished this video and I was just like, nope, because I forgot a few things to talk about. It was 28 minutes long. I'm probably gonna like speed talk through it or still leave some shit out. I don't know. Anyway, it's gonna be a lot of food and television and movies in here. I'm going to talk about some things that I don't have with me, but I will insert a picture of it. That is the Just Cookie Dough brand. I want to say the Hampton Creek brand in general. Everything I've tried from Hampton Creek I love. They have coleslaw sauce, they have mayos, they have this cookie dough, and the cookie dough is absolutely fucking amazing. It's vegan. Their whole company is vegan. It's vegan. You can eat it raw because there's no egg, no dairy, none of that in there. And you can bake it like regular old cookies, and they taste the fucking same. Like, I don't know why I've been watching quite a few videos online of meat eaters trying vegan products, and it's just for views or whatever, so they can bash on vegans or whatever. They try just the shit that they know that they won't like. That ain't the shit that transitioning people are eating. People that are, have made the transition but are still eating some of their, veganizing their things. That's not, don't even get me started, but I should just kept that for my fails video. But if you want to try some vegan stuff, just to like insert it into your try Hampton Creek's brand. They have a sriracha mayo that is, I have that, but I don't want to bring it because I dropped it out of the refrigerator and the top popped off of it. So I kind of just got it in a sandwich bag, and it's kind of just messy, and I don't want to show that. But it is delicious. My favorite ice cream is vegan. I eat a lot of vegan ice cream. I haven't had dairy ice cream in a long time. Probably been like a year and a half. I still eat cheese, but all the rest of that shit I don't eat at all. But the cashew milk ice cream is the best vegan ice cream that I've tried, next to the coconut chocolate ice cream from Trader Joe's. Oh my god. But the cashew milk ice cream, I tried the snickerdoodles and the chocolate truffle chunk or whatever it's called. I will insert a picture of it. Fucking delicious. And what I would do is I would bake the Just Cookie Dough. I would bake it, make sure it was just like kind of chewy but then kind of crispy at the bottom, and I would put the ice cream in it, and I would have my own vegan ice cream sandwich. It was fucking delicious. Like I said, I love the Trader Joe's coconut milk chocolate ice cream. Oh my god, like I don't even like dairy chocolate ice cream. I don't know why I don't like it, unless that was with the Neapolitan ice cream. But those two ice creams, chocolate ice cream, the cashew and the chocolate and the coconut chocolate, were just phenomenal. That's pretty much it for things that I don't have. Oh, and mangoes. Mangoes were my absolute favorite this entire summer, and I have a new way of eating them. You just chop off the top, and you chop it off enough so you can get to the meat or whatever, and you don't do anything else. You just take a spoon and you dip around and you scoop around the seed. No mess at all. I ate like, I don't know how many mangoes this summer, and I didn't have all the juice spilling all on me from cutting it, because people who eat mangoes know it's messy as hell. It's messy as hell. But I thank YouTube for that. I won't take credit for it. I guess it's prettier to eat it the other way when you chop it up and you dice it, but it's better, it's for me to eat it the other way, where it's not juice everywhere and you didn't bathe in mango juice. For the couple items that I do have, the Gardein fishless fillets, absolutely amazing. I've tried quite a few vegan fish items or whatever. I tried these vegan prawns. fucking disgusting. Yeah, disgusting. Yeah, I would never try that again. Maybe I tried a different brand because I think it's other brands, but this one brand I had was just, oh my god, it was gross. And I tried another vegan fish, and it was okay. It was okay. This, the best. Like, you see how it looks like? That's exactly how it was. I fried it or whatever and made my own little vegan tartar sauce with the Hampton Creek Stress mayo, and it was delicious. This is definitely gonna be like an auto buy. Like, you got stuff you automatically buy every grocery trip. This is going to be an auto buy. I'm not gonna talk about it. The last two food items are my favorite juices. If I can ever get this right. But it's the Santa Cruz organic juice. The mango lemonade was my favorite. Like I said, mango is my favorite fruit, so I was going mango crazy. And then they have a half and half, which is half tea, half lemonade. The Arnold Palmer. I always butcher it, but we're just gonna say half and half. If you're ever with me and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go buy something to drink, what do you want to drink? If you have it or you're going to buy it, this is absolutely my favorite drink to drink in the summertime. That's it. But I had the NYX Butter Gloss. I didn't wear a lot of makeup because I didn't go a lot of places. I'll talk about that in my fails portion, which is probably going to be a separate video. But I didn't go out a lot and I didn't film a lot of videos, and that's the only time I wear a lot of makeup, when I go out to do things or whatever. I got too much makeup to not wear it that much. But this is just a sheer wash of color. This is in their color Eclair, and it's just a sheer wash of pink on me. It doesn't really come up like uber pink like it would on someone of a fairer skin tone, but I won't swatch it to show you guys what it looks like because I've been sitting on this floor for about an hour touching and moving stuff around, and it's not sanitary to put this, swatch it on my hand and then put it back in there and later on put it on my lips. That's not happening. The movies and the TV shows. Let's start off with one of the TV shows that I marathoned this summer. I was sick this summer and I didn't want to read anything. I didn't do a lot of reading at all this summer, but I didn't want to hold anything. I just wanted to lay down on a couch on my bed and just watch something on Netflix, not have to press too many buttons because that's how I am when I'm sick. And somebody was like, oh, well, you know, Pretty Little Liars is kind of okay. And it was just like, it was getting ready to start, or it had just started, and I seen a couple people on Instagram post about it, and I was like, let me give this a try. And I watched quite a few shows over the summer. Some I liked, some I didn't like, and some I'm still in the process of watching. But Pretty Little Liars, I caught the fuck up. That week I was sick, I was marathoning some other shows, and then when that ended, season 1 through season 5, that was all on Netflix, marathoned it in 6 days. 6 days. Yep. Marathon in about 6 days. Have a love-hate relationship. First 2 seasons are really, really good. Like, on the edge of your seats. Like, I knew who A was. I absolutely had it in my head who A was. By 3rd season, I'm like, yes, this person is A. Season 3. You know, some TV shows have their wonky seasons. It happens. But I was just like, oh, you know what? I can get past the season 4. I was like, what? Season 5, I'm like, come on. Like, seriously. You gotta stop. This last season, what the fuck are they doing? Like, I don't even understand it. That show is the dumbest thing ever now. First 2 seasons were so good. I understood the hype. I don't understand then. No words. Yeah. I'm still gonna watch it though. If I don't watch it, I'll probably read the wiki on it, and it tells you what all happens in the episodes or whatever. Because that's what I did a lot of. Because I marathon so much of it in like days or whatever. Like everything was kind of jumbled. So when I wanted to clarify something, I just go to the wiki, and I'm like, oh yeah, that did happen in that episode. So if I miss an episode, I'll probably wiki it or whatever. Because I know it starts back up in January or December or some shit like that. It's not gonna be like I have to watch it, but I'm gonna like keep up with it so I can see who this Uber A is. The other TV show that I watched in a marathon was Graceland. I watched the first season when it first aired, absolutely loved it. but then I go through my spurts where I just don't watch TV at all. I can go months without watching TV. I might turn the TV on just to make sure the cable still works. And other than that, I don't. I read and Netflix and shit. If I even Netflix stuff. But Graceland, I caught up on it because the new season was starting this summer. Absolutely love it, but I do want Paige's head. If you guys are Graceland watchers, you know why I don't like Paige. So, like, I was in love with the her and, you know, Mikey thing. I want her, like, I want her off the show. And I was so frustrated with this season because it was like they were trying to make Mike the bad guy. And I'm just like, no, do not do that to Mike after what he had to go through in season 2. But anyway, I'm not going to spoil you guys. But yes, that is a really good show. You should watch it. It comes on in the summer only, but the first 2 seasons are on Netflix, and I think season 3 is on Hulu if you have that, if you want to try it out after you caught up on the first 2 seasons. And the third show is Once Upon a Time. Like I said, I go through spurts where I don't watch TV at all, and it can be in the middle of a season and I will stop watching TV. Not that I will stop watching it. Not that the show was shitty or anything. I just don't want to watch TV. I don't want to turn the television on at all, and that's just what I do a lot of sometimes. And Once Upon a Time, I stopped halfway through the last season that ended because, you know, the new season is just starting, and I wanted to catch up on it because I was trying to catch up on all the fall stuff that I stopped watching, and I thought this was the only one I caught up on. It ended amazing. Once Upon a Time has always been my favorite since I've been watching it since it first aired. Absolutely my favorite. Teen Wolf is another one that's been my absolute favorite since it aired 5-6 seasons ago. And it never, like, I don't find it that it had its wonky season yet. I don't find that I hate it at all. Like, I love Teen Wolf from beginning to end. I hate the fact that a lot of my favorites choose to, oh, they're gonna go and they're gonna do movies, or they're gonna do another TV show. And I'm like, excuse me, Dylan O'Brien is doing an entire movie series. If he can do it, you can do it. Like, I'm an asshole. A lot of my favorites left. Like, they just totally wrote off the blonde hair guy from season 1. Like, he was just in season, what was it, 1 or 2? And then they just wrote him off because now he's on Arrow. Like, a lot of that. The guy who plays Derek, Tyler Hoechlin, like, he wasn't even in the latest season at all because he wanted to do some other movies. He was in a movie and he liked movies better. It's like, you can do both. Stop doing that to the Teen Wolf watchers. I get a little too attached to. I actually like the way they did. Oh God, what is the girl's name? They killed somebody off. I won't tell you who, but I actually like the way that they did her exit better. They actually gave her an ending. They didn't give a lot of people that leave. They don't get endings, and I'm just like, what the fuck? But the rest of the TV show is so good that you kind of sort of don't really care, but I care because I'm invested in these characters. Anyway, I'm actually happy that I am reining in, because by this point I was at like 25 and I'm only at 15 minutes. The last television show I want to talk about is Scream. Scream. I didn't know what I was gonna think about Scream. I'm like, I don't think that they're gonna be able to pull it off in a TV show. Like, I grew up on Scream. When Scream the movie came out, I was a child. I was a kid. Like, I don't think I was a teenager when it came out yet. No, I wasn't a teen yet. And I absolutely loved most of the Scream movies. Like, they're still all pretty good, but the first and the second one were really good. And this show did not disappoint at all. If you guys have not watched it, I'm pretty sure if you have like Wi-Fi and you got cable, you can go to MTV and you can watch all the episodes. They should be available to watch now. I don't know what the fuck they're doing now where they wait weeks to put it online. That irritated my soul. I actually had to go to one of those little shitty ass websites to watch it or whatever. Damn, they're putting my computer at risk or whatever because my on demand didn't have it. Like, I would go to Hulu didn't have it. Like, and they'd be like, oh, it's gonna become available in 3 weeks. Like, what I'm not gonna be caught up up by then. But anyway, so I went to one of those websites to catch up on like 2 episodes that I missed. That's it for TV shows. My 2 movies that I enjoyed. The first one is Dear White People. Dear White People is hilarious. Like I wanted to go see it in the movies, but I think something happened when I didn't, and it wasn't in the movie theaters for too long, and there was a lot of controversy around it because, you know, people be like, well, if we made this video we'd be racist, but they're missing the entire fucking point of everything. It's just, it sums up how a lot of people of color feel. I mean, and they did it in a comical way. It's funny as hell. it's a bit, some of the scenes are a bit out there, like the party scene, and people are probably gonna see that and roll their eyes, but people have actually had parties like that. Really fucking offensive parties like that. Not cool, guys, not cool. I didn't go to college straight out of high school, but I probably would have dropped out because I probably would have did what they did in that party. I would have fucked some shit up if I had went to a party and it was like that. Whew. Anyway, and I have thoughts on things like that go on, but I'm not gonna make my channel political and get to ranting and raving because I might lose a lot of you guys and have a lot of hate coming on. So we're not gonna do that. My favorite movie of the summer that came and was released, and you guys are probably gonna be like, this is your favorite movie. I didn't see a lot of the movies that were released. I didn't buy a lot of the DVD releases. Money was funny. My car was down. I was canceled for a lot of my shifts at the hospital, so I kind of had to bring back my spending. I canceled a lot of my subscription. I canceled all of my subscription boxes actually, so I'm gonna pick them back up for the fall. But yeah, Magic Mike was the only movie I actually saw in the theaters this summer. The only one. I had passes to see a lot of stuff, but nobody would ever go when my car was down. So yeah, but Magic Mike was Magic Mike Part 1 was just like, I don't even want to own that. I might watch it if it come on TV, but Magic Mike 2 was amazing. I love how they added actual dancers, other fucking dancers. Like Magic Mike 1, Channing Tatum was the only fucking dancer in a movie, and Channing Tatum can dance his ass off. There's no doubt about it. He can dance his ass off. But the acting was shitty. The plot, it didn't have a fucking plot. There was no plot. It was just, what is Alex Pettyfer? Like, I think he is so cute. I was just like, in that movie, like, what? Like, my boy Joe, I'm not gonna butcher his name, but you know my boo from True Blood. That was the reason I saw it, because of him and Channing. But yeah, Magic Mike 1, it's just like, Magic Mike 2 was amazing. They added actual dancers, they added black guys who could actually dance and sing. Jada Pinkett did 10 times better than Matthew McConaughey did. She worked it, and I'm trying not to snap too loud because I snap really loud, but it's not like her best role, but she really did good in Magic Mike. Like, it took me back to my male dance club days. 18 through 20, I probably was at the dance club like 3 days a week. Yeah, I went quite a lot. That's behind me, but this kind of was nostalgic going in and seeing it. I went during the day with my friend, and it was like maybe 5 or 6 other people there, and I know they were probably like so annoyed with us because just a lot of the music that they played was so much better. It reminded me of how I was back in the day, like, and we were into it. Like, it was just like we were right there with Channing and all of the guys. It was so good. So it's only fair that I talk about that. If you didn't like it, what's wrong with you? The acting was better. Jada, like I said, Jada was in it. Did it. The Gambino guy, that's his stage name. I can't think of his real fucking name right now. I'll annotate it somewhere. Channing did a little bit better. Like, all the other guys did a lot better. It still wasn't great acting or whatever, but they did better than they did in Magic Mike. That is it for movies and TV shows. As far as music goes, which is just sort of like the last thing, my favorite songs, I don't really have one in particular because I listened to the same album for like 3 months straight, pretty much. And that is Tiana Taylor's, I think what is it, 7 or something like that? Or 5 or some shit like that. I don't know. I think it's 7 because that's how long it took her to create it. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but I'll put a picture of it up somewhere. It came out last year and I downloaded it months ago, like months ago, from iTunes. So that's why I don't have the physical copy to show you, because I downloaded it from iTunes, because just to buy it after it was released, it was just too fucking much. When summer hit, like I just listened to it like all the way through and I'm like, why the hell am I not listening to that? It was so good. I've been blasted. I'm still listening to it on and off now, but woo, Apple Music. You guys know that I've had Spotify for a while now, and I used to upload my Spotify playlist. I think I might still do that, you know, like make a playlist even though I'm listening to it on Apple Music. I might make a playlist so you guys can see some of my favorite songs that I listen to for the month that I'm not necessarily talking about in the video. But Apple Music is fucking amazing. It's so much easier, maybe because I'm an Apple product user. I got a MacBook. I'm used to having an iPhone. I'm gonna get the new iPhone, but so I'm just used to it. It's so much easier to me than when I had Pandora or Spotify. And I just go on, I can download the whole album and it's right there in my library for me to listen to whenever I fucking want it. Like, I have boxes over here that I was refusing to put in storage because I was supposed to put all my music on my computer because, you know, that thing that happened and everything wiped out. I had a lot of music that I had that I lost, that I rented from the library, or that I had over here, or that I no longer have the CD to because it's damaged or it was stolen or something like that. Like, I was so heartbroken, but Apple Music saved my life. Like, music is my life. Like, music is my life. Like, if I didn't have books, I would be okay with just music all day long. And I mean, that's probably like a sin to say on a booktube channel, but music is my life. Music gets you through a lot of shit. Like, and that's what gets me through. Like, I've been getting my entire life for the last 2.5 months. No, for the last 2 months with Apple Music. No, I've only had it a month and a half, but other people have had it or whatever. I was listening to it because my friend had it before me, and I didn't want to get it just yet because it was a 3-month trial and I didn't have an iPhone. But I was just like, well, I have a MacBook, I'm home a lot, I can listen to it on here. So I finally downloaded it and I have more music than ever. Like, old school music that I used to listen to back in the 90s. I love from like the 60s, 70s, and 80s. I download, like, everything is at the palm of my hand now. Just ever. And I like the way they have, oh my god, I can't say enough about Apple Music. Like, I was so emotional. That's how much I love just all music. Like my rap music, I don't listen to much rap anymore, but rap music from back in the day, my R&B, just my pop, my alternative, my rock, just all of it is here now, just here. And I can now, when I'm looking for music, I just go in there and they have it. They have hot new tracks. I have more music than I can listen to right now. I honestly do. With all my CD buying, I buy one CD and I might listen to it for a few weeks or whatever until I buy the next CD. And then I will put it up. I put it on my computer and I'll put it up. Now I don't even have to put anything away. I don't have to buy anything. I can't wait to get an iPhone so I can listen to it in my car. I'm going to get a radio put in or whatever so I can listen to it in my car, because you know you can't make CDs from the stuff, you know, listen to it and, you know, make money off of it. If you guys have an Apple product, whether you just have an iPad or a MacBook or just the iPhone, definitely try it. I was so shocked on Facebook that people have not tried it yet. They were like, oh, Apple Music. I'm like, if y'all don't go and get y'all life with some Apple Music, I've been telling everybody for about a month and a half, like, you gotta get this. You have to get this. This is one subscription I'll never, ever delete. Ever in life delete. I'm gonna have it as long as Apple Music is available. Denise will have Apple Music. Okay, let me stop because I'm just gonna do sing Apple Music praises. These are all my favorites of the summer. I'm probably gonna do my fails. It's not that long. It's like a fails what the fuck bullshit that happened to me this summer type video. Yeah, guys, so that is it. It's long. I hope you guys had your tea. Surprised that this isn't gone yet, but it's ice cold. Here I go. We gonna learn one day to just shut up and end the video, Denise. We will. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.